All right, great to have you with us here. Another Spinato spin, super evening, super around the board. You know, what can we do? We're getting the days are getting longer. Things are starting to look up and up and up and up. Before you know it, sun will be up till 8 o'clock at night. Good times are ahead. I'll tell you one thing you got to consider though, is one simple concept, and the word is motivation. Okay, I like to consider myself a motivational speaker, maybe an encourager, whatever it is, something to get people to do stuff positive. Well, how do you motivate the motivator? How do you do that? How do you keep yourself motivated and want to motivate other people? You just keep taking that extra step forward, that one extra step, that one extra step. Well, that's part of the key. Part of the key is consistency, right? You can't be up one down one day and up the next day, and people are saying, "Well, that guy's a good motivator." No, you got to be positive all the time. You got to feel good about yourself all the time. It doesn't matter. You're in front of people. You're trying to motivate them and trying to keep them going. You can't be somebody just stand up here doing nothing, right? I can't stand up here and say nothing. I got to say something positive. I got to say something worthwhile. Well, understand this. Henry Ford, and this is one concept I want you to understand. Henry Ford was regarded as one of the greatest industrialists of all time. He invented the Model T, and the Model T became the car that everybody can drive. He got the car out to the masses, okay? Well, how did he do it? Well, you know what he did? He believed in one simple philosophy in life when it came to doing anything. He believed in checklists. He believed in taking anything you want to work on, anything you want to build, anything you want to create, anything you want to ever do. He said, break it into little pieces. So he became fascinated with this concept that was already out there before. Don't get confused. Henry Ford did not invent the assembly line, okay? It was already out there. He just got that concept into his idea of building cars. He said, wait a minute, how am I going to get all these cars out on the road? How am I going to get everyone to have a car? How am I going to produce it at a certain price where everyone can afford it? He said, well, if I hire people that only are responsible for a little part of what they need to do to build a car, I can start hiring them and create this conveyor belt or this assembly line where the cars can be built in mass production. That's all he did. He took somebody else's idea and incorporated it into him. See, you know where a lot of people get confused when they say, "Well, you got to be creative. Boy, you gotta have originality, otherwise you're not creative." That's not what we're looking for. All creativity is taking a look at something and doing something unexpected, doing something just a little different that allows you to take the next step. They say another thing too, when you think about your future or you think about creating your future, don't dwell on your past and say, "Oh, I'm going to do things better." No, create a better future for yourself. Think out of the box. Think of different things. Henry Ford's sitting there thinking about his cars, right? He didn't say, "Well, we're gonna sharpen up our hammers and then make our hammers stronger so that way we can make these cars a little better, a little better." No, he didn't think about that. You don't have to think that way. You just got to think with creativity. You got to take one other person's idea, incorporate it with yours, and try to make yourself better. Try to make yourself learn more. Try to make yourself more of a motivated individual. How do you motivate yourself? That's one of the biggest challenges we should all think. I can't motivate you long range. I can help you, but that's about all I can do. I can help you and get you started. I can get you started on the road to motivation, but I can't get you motivated. I can't get you motivated long range. I can get you thinking about ways in which you can do it. Just like the guy did or the person did before Henry Ford. That's how he got his idea out there. That's how he created and solved the problem. But I'll tell you one thing Ford had that a lot of the people don't have and probably never will unless they really apply it. He had a burning desire to get the answer to his question. He had a burning desire to complete what he wanted to do. You say, well, what exactly is a burning desire? Well, a burning desire is something maybe you don't have because you don't know what I'm talking about. But I'm going to educate you a little bit about it. Burning desire is something that won't let you rest, won't let you stop thinking about it. You're obsessed with it. It's a magnificent obsession. You can't stop thinking about what your goal is. When you get to that point, when you get to that type of fever pitch, you're never going to back down. You're going to keep fighting until it goes. You know, one person said to me, well, how would you define a winner? Well, a winner is somebody who stays enthusiastic until the job gets done. That could be a long time. Could be a real long time. But that's the type of people we're looking for. That's the type of people we're all looking for. We want to motivate somebody, right? Or we want to be motivated by somebody. Man, that guy didn't quit. You know, the story about, John Houseman, that old show, The Paper Chase. That guy didn't start acting professionally until he was 73 years old. He never quit. He never gave up on his dream. Then you got Colonel Harlan Sanders, right? Kentucky Fried Chicken. How old was he when he started? He started when he was 65 years old. You got Ray Kroc, the founder of McDonald's. When did he start? When did he get the whole thing rolling when McDonald's became an incredible empire? How did he do that? He was 55 years old, and he was in poor health to boot. You see, you never give up on your dreams. You never give up. You're 20 years old, you're 30, whatever you are. Don't ever stop dreaming. Don't ever stop saying, well, that's about it for me. I can't do any more. You know, all I can do is all I can do. No. Keep pushing. Keep yourself fired up. Keep yourself energized. You know, there's so much that we have out there, and there's so much potential we have. They say even the human mind is not even half of what we understand about the human mind has been comprehended. We have no idea what this frontier is all about. You have so much potential, so much opportunity laying in front of you. You'd be silly not to think that. You gotta keep yourself motivated. You gotta keep yourself charging and going forward. And one of the most important things you want to talk about more than anything else, whenever you're with people, is just staying positive. Just keep positive points at one after another. Napoleon Hill, William Clement Stone, I talked about them before. They say, think and grow rich with PMA. What's PMA? Positive mental attitude. PMA. Say that word a couple times till it sinks in. You got to have a positive mental attitude. You got to create your own belief system in yourself. You got to believe in yourself. You got to feel real good about yourself, and you got to charge forward. I hope everybody has a great night, and thanks a lot for listening to Spinato Spin.